how we do things around here. A lot of abuse.
Mostly by T on all of us.
Right.
I mean, no. He's fine. He's good.
Hey, thanks for the zombie running across the middle of the screen.
Got me playing some Akon now.
Oh god.
Shut up, Wookie. First he's picking on my hockey team. Now he thinks I'm kicking Nola down. That's not what's going on.
All right, got the stream going. There she is. Or there. Or there. And we're going to get started here. Let me do one last spam to the servers and we're good to go. All right, let me get my notes up.
Thanks, Nola.
Sorry, my wife decided 7:30 was exactly the time my dog needed a treat from my desk.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Because there's not like 18 jars of treats around the house. All right. So, welcome to the server meeting. And we got low attendance tonight. About half. So, for those that are new, once a month we have a server meeting like this where we go over just different things that we've jotted down over the month that we want to talk about. We also go over any new changes and things we're going to do to the servers and any other upcoming stuff. Don't have a lot of notes tonight, actually. Just a couple of cool things to show you, a couple of things to talk about. So it shouldn't be too long of a meeting tonight. At the end of the meeting, we will meet you at a designated location in your server and give you some prizes for attending. So,
First things first, T-Bird, you need your hype man. Trigger, what's up? He's dragging ass. Let's get this thing going.
Yeah, I'm tired, dude. Do another spam on the servers real quick if you don't mind. While we get started on the first note here. Oh, by the way, and at the end of the meeting, we do a Q&A where the players can ask us questions, give us their feedback, or just give us comments, insults, compliments, whatever the hell you want to do. Get my OnlyFans account, something, whatever.
That's my second favorite part of the meeting, other than the preview.
Yeah, we do ask that you hold off your questions until then. You're more than welcome to chat in the little side chat here and post memes and be funny. But if you have any kind of questions, we're not going to answer them from that chat. So just jot them down in a notepad or something real quick. If you have a question, I'm going over some topic and you're like, oh shit, I want to ask him about that. Just jot it down in a notepad. That way, when it comes your turn, you can ask that question. And then after the Q&A, I usually do a little map preview. I'll just fly around the map and kind of show you what the next map is we're working on, which actually this one is not a map you guys have played here. So this is a map I did almost 2 years ago, and we have not fixed it with the new rocks yet. So we're working on that right now. It has not been run in like a year. So if you're new to Zombieland within the last year, this will be a new map for you. And it actually has what I consider to be the hardest monument puzzle I've ever designed on this map. So we will be previewing that after the meeting. So if you don't have my stream, that's the stream right there. In Discord, you can see it. And I will switch over to Rust when that time comes and kind of give you a little teaser of the map. Also, it'd be a good idea to have the stream up because I got a couple things to show you that are going to change at Force Wipe. Anyway, getting to the note.
T, real quick, I just want to mention we do have a chat channel for the server meeting running. If you're on PC, if you look up at the top right, you can follow along, talk shit, and that's where we ask you to post those questions.
All right, moving on. First note. The April Fool's plugin that we were literally just talking about is now live. Actually made it go live about 2 hours ago. Yes, technically April Fool's isn't until tomorrow, but I spent like 2 months coding this plugin, so I want to have a little fun with it. I've had the chat stuff for it live for a couple days now just to mess with you guys. But the entire plugin is live as of tonight. So if you see weird things happening, that's probably what it is. And it will be turned off, after April, especially before PvP starts. I will tell you that the pranks that I coded into this plugin are not anything that's really gonna, it's not gonna delete your loot or take away your gear or any kind of shit like that. Every single prank in the plugin has a built-in cooldown for that player specifically. So in other words, like Seraface just said that he pooped himself from the plugin. It'll be like X amount of hours before that prank can happen to you again. I did put one really, really fucking cruel prank in there. I made that cooldown like 8 hours. And even then it's like a 1.5% chance. And then it's an 8-hour cooldown if it does happen to you. So don't get mad at me. It's just one day of pranks and fun. I also did code an immunity permission, which makes you completely immune to everything. If you're a sorry ass loser that doesn't like April Fools, no, just kidding. If you don't play that shit, and you want us to turn that permission on for you so that none of this stuff happens to you, let us know. Put a ticket in. We'll flag you to be immune. We'll probably laugh at you behind your back too, but whatever. Anyway, the pranks are fun. They're just meant to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy them. Took a lot of time to code this plugin. I think it's really cool. And if you want us to prank you on purpose, feel free to let us know. We actually have admin commands where we can physically make that shit happen to you. So, and I probably will be logging into the servers at certain times and doing that to you guys without your permission. So it doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, it's fun. You don't need Twitch to watch the stream, by the way. You can just click the link. Moving on to the next note. The next note, everyone might be new. So our Welcome Center plugin, technically it wasn't a plugin. When I first made the Welcome Center, I'm sure most of you new people have seen it. A lot of you people that are veterans to Zombieland never did get to see it. But the Welcome Center in town where new people spawn. That wasn't actually a oh shit, sorry. That made a loud noise. That wasn't actually a plugin. I actually just kind of hacked the code of our random spawning plugin back when I did that. Well, I officially have rewritten all my logic into its own standalone plugin called Welcome Center. The Welcome Center plugin basically does the exact same thing. I just broke it out into its own plugin now so I can, do other things. And if that person ever updates their plugin, the spawning plugin, it doesn't overwrite my changes and stuff. The bad news is that's going to technically make all of you new again because it stores the data. Like once it has spawned you there once, it doesn't do it to you anymore. So if you log in on ForceWipe and you're like, why the fuck am I in the Welcome Center? I'm not new. That's why. Just because it's a rewritten plugin. The good news is if you have like any kind of rank at all, like VIP Gold, Vet Gold, Champion, whatever, you won't have that at ForceWipe, obviously. It ignores ranks. So if you don't spawn in the Welcome Center, that's why. If you do, it just does it to you one time and stores your data after that. If you don't, I also coded it. If you don't log back into our server for 60 days, it erases your data. Number one, so we don't get a giant bloated data file that bogs the server down. And number two, so that, let's face it, the way we do things at Zombieland, if you ain't been on our server in 60 days, it probably is fucking new to you. So much stuff is always changing. We're always constantly doing stuff. You did the door prank, Pinky. What door prank? What are you talking about? I love my plugin. All right, moving on to the next one. Explain. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Explain the definition of an exploit. You see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Explain.
The definition of an exploit. A lot of people get this wrong. They always think, they hear the word exploit and they're like, oh my God, he's accusing me of hacking. He's calling me a cheater and blah. No, we're not. Some people, I guess, think exploit is a cool thing. We don't. But the definition of an exploit is using a configuration, a setup, using a loophole, using, a bug, using a glitch, using anything to try to gain an advantage or gain some kind of benefit for yourself that was never intended to be possible. For instance, when people head glitch a boss NPC, you can stand at this perfect angle in this perfect corner, and you can still shoot him, but the AI doesn't register you, and he doesn't shoot back. That's an exploit. Yeah, I've had people argue with me. Well, it's in Rust. It's meant to be. No, it's not. You found a bug, you found a glitch, you found something, or if we've coded something or set something up wrong. I don't remember what it was, Nola. We had one a while back where literally it's like, well, you coded it that way or you configured it that way. It's like, dude, come on. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, I know what it was. Someone found a way to literally get unlimited boom for no resources. Like literally, it was a dupe, almost like a dupe exploit. And it was something to do with skills and enchanting. And they found a way.
They were getting more resources back than they were putting into it.
Basically, they were getting more resources back than they put into it. So they found a way to get unlimited boom. And when not only did they get mad at us when we approached them about it, because it's like, well, you made it that way, so obviously you meant it to be. Like, dude, in what fucking world would anybody running any kind of game server want you to have a way to get unlimited everything? Like, that's just never going to happen. And number two is then when we fixed the exploit, when we actually made it not possible anymore, him and his clan quit the fucking server, rage quit the server, and got pissed off at us and rage quit the server. That's the kind of shit we deal with. So let me explain what an exploit is again. I'm not calling you a cheater when you exploit. I'm not calling you a hacker when you exploit. All I'm saying is if you're doing something or finding some kind of loophole or some kind of way to game, my setup, to give yourself some sort of advantage that damn well was not meant to be. You guys know me well enough to know what I what I do. If you're getting something like that, damn well I'm not meaning to do it. So, I'm not perfect. I never made a server before this in my life. So anyway, that's what an exploit is. Don't get all butthurt when we say that you were caught exploiting or that what you were doing was an exploit. We're not calling you a hacker. We're not calling you a cheater, but you are exploiting something. That's what exploit means. Exploitation. Go look up the word. There's a reason I'm even bringing this up. The next note. Using any method to bypass something that we clearly are trying to control is an exploit. Example, dropping your clan or your team to try to get around raid-based timers or Bradley timers or all that. If we implement something, especially when it's a restriction, if we implement a restriction, stack sizes, cooldowns, anything that we have purposely set our server up to do that restricts something, and you're finding a loophole or a way to get around it, that's an exploit, and you will be in trouble if you continue to do it. Yes, we know, we even see people bragging about it in chat or even talking about it. Like, okay, we gotta make sure we do this first so we can bypass that and this. And like, what? You're literally telling your team and clan how to exploit. That is an exploit, period. We do not allow exploits on our server. So again, if we implement any kind of restriction, we don't implement restrictions. Like let's just use clan timers or Bradley timers or heli timers, all that shit, cooldowns and stuff. We don't implement those kind of things to be dicks. We don't put those in the game to like, hey, Nola, I'm bored. You know what we should do? We should make it so our players can't do the thing they want to keep doing over and over again. Let's do that. That sounds like fun. Like, no.
I want to nerf a weapon.
Yeah, like we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck how you play the game. But the problem is when it starts to affect other players, that's when we have to start giving a fuck. So we didn't always have Bradley timers. We didn't always have heli timers. We didn't always have, raid-based timers. We didn't always have that. But then you get the Chad players that come in there and start spamming all the content like it's some kind of race to the finish line on a PvE server, which makes no sense to me. And they ruin it for everybody else. We had at one point with no Bradley timers. We had clans that literally had teleport spots all over the map, and they memorized and they mapped every Bradley spawn point and everything. And every time a Bradley was spawned, they would spread out. Like all 8 clan members would spread out to all those different spots and check them all at the same time. And whichever one had the Bradley, they'd say on Discord where it was, and the other guys would come join them. Literally a week would go by and no player except that clan would get a Bradley. Nobody. Not a single person. So you know how much hell we caught for that? So we put in Bradley timers. Actually, that was before the Bradley timer was a clan thing. We already had Bradley timers. And then the clan thing was going on that I just described. So we had to make the Bradley timers affect the whole clan so people weren't doing that kind of stuff. So every time we implement some kind of restriction, we're not doing it because we get our jollies off on restricting people. We're doing it because your greedy gameplay style or whatever you're doing is either harming other people's gameplay, or it's making things so easy for you that that's not our vision of the server. You know, the same thing with spamming helis. When we first released the heli signals plugin, the plugin was coded in an idiotic way. So like the cooldown didn't apply for the other tiers. So literally on day one, people were buying like every type of heli signal, and they were going easy, medium, hard, expert, nightmare, medium double, hard double, expert double, nightmare double. And they were just calling. So like one clan called like fucking 94 helis in the first day of the wipe and had like 7,000 heli crates. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes
Badass, but not what we intended.
Yeah, that's definitely not intended. That's what I'm saying. So sometimes restrictions aren't put in because you're harming other people's gameplay. You're actually harming your own gameplay. You just don't realize it yet, because there's no reason to speed through a PvE server. There's just no reason. No reason at all. I know it makes you feel big and bad, but there's no reason. So anyway, if you try to find ways to bypass those kind of restrictions, that's an exploit. So please don't do so. I know that took a lot longer than I meant for it to, but I want to be really clear on that. Next note, I'm letting fucking Nola take this one. Because you got jacked.
It's Trigger's note, man.
No, you got
No,
jacked.
go ahead.
No, fuck that. Trigger jacked you. You take that one, Nola. You take that one.
So allow me to once again warmly welcome our new staff members. We had our staff meeting before the server meeting, and I commented how nice it was to have to scroll on my phone to see everybody in the meeting. So big welcome to Flo, Dr. Beard, Dad Shorts, and Satay Croquette. Satay and I just drew blank. Sorry, Flo. Satay, like in my head, I was doing his name backwards. You know what I mean?
Hunter Wolf.
Yeah. Anyway, Satay and Flo had been with us before, and both stepped away when they couldn't dedicate the time. And we tell all of our staff that you're always welcome to take a break. Just don't ghost us. And they didn't, and they're back, and we are sure appreciative that they're here. And Dr. Beard and Dad Shorts are certainly injecting a little bit of comedy into the staff chat. So looking forward to having them on the team. So welcome all of you.
Yup. Hell yeah. Next note is the new farm convars that I went live with last night. Everybody see that in update log? In case you didn't, I will repost.
Dude, I'm surprised chat hasn't been blowing up about that all day long.
Pretty fucking disappointed. I'm going to admit. I'm just going to mark that down. I'm going to mark that down as like nobody's really playing right now because it's almost Force White.
Like, speaking of us not inventing nerfs, that may be one of like the biggest buffs I can remember.
But this is gonna be, you know what the problem is this is gonna be a weapon.
It's a two-way street.
It's gonna be a weapon. I'm gonna use this weapon in the future. I can already tell you right now. Because what happens is anytime I have to nerf anything, it's like, oh, I had to adjust Vampiric by 0.01% down. They're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't play on this fucking server anymore. I quit. And I'll be like, yeah, you didn't say shit when I made that farm buff, did you? Yeah, so I'm gonna use it as a weapon one day, because they always bitch about trivial, tiny little things that get nerfed, but when I give them something huge like this, nobody says a word. And nobody did. Nobody said a word. Not even in Rust chat. Not a word.
Well, it's freaking huge, so y'all spread the word.
So here it is for people in the stream. So farm plots on our server. Now, again, make sure you read the red down here. You must still stay within the 6 planners per person rule. My example, the admins were telling me, like, are you sure you want to put that example in there? Because they're gonna, my example is just to show you the magnitude of what I did. It's not to show you, hey, you can build a farm this big. If you build a farm like in the picture right here, you're getting banned, like period. But it's just to show you, if you look at my picture right, oh, I thought I was going to zoom in. If you look at my picture, I have one ceiling light at the very top. I'm on the left side of the picture here. One ceiling light at the very top of this structure, and it is literally providing 100% light to all floors of the structure. I could have gone one more floor too. I just didn't. I didn't feel like doing it. Anyway,
not to have an editorial comment here after we've already published it and everything, but it would have been great to draw a line to that one light at the very top. Just
yeah, it's hard to see it
to show the effect.
Anyway, so that one light now can literally give 100% light to all of those farm plots and an additional floor too. Actually, like I said, obviously the light needs to be
with the world.
The
Seriously,
what did you say?
Cricket, cricket. I need my soundboard.
Oh, why? What happened?
B?
T-Bird.
Am I not here?
Oh,
No.
yeah, nothing was broadcasting though.
I broke? That's weird. Was it when I had the picture zoomed in?
Oh, I don't know. I made the comment about, hey, we should have drawn a line to the
Test,
very top of that
test. Can you still hear
structure.
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was really weird. I wonder why I lost my sound.
And
Anyway,
as soon as I said it, it went completely silent, and I was like, T?
that's weird. I was talking the whole damn time.
Anyway,
So
go ahead.
anyway, so that one light can literally, and again, I could have gone 5 stories with this. Actually, I probably should have, but that one light will cover all those farm plots now at 100% light with just one single simple light. And on top of that, no water needed. Period. Look at the screen. You can see right there, my water is at 100%. My light is at 100%. You can see the grass right here on the right. That means I am on the very bottom floor of that structure, showing you a screenshot of the stats. And you can see over here, it is nighttime, and my shit is still at a 100%. So that's it. That is huge. That is something we really expected to see a lot of comments about. So one light, 0 sprinklers, 0 water. You don't have to put any water in there. You don't have to do anything. Just put one ceiling light, and it will cover your entire fucking base. You still need to stay within the limit of planters that we have, though. Why am I doing this? So you guys will stop with all the fucking pumps and water catchers and fucking crowding rivers and fucking sprinklers and all this. I went to a base last night on 3X, and it was, wait, was it? It wasn't Seraface, was it? I think it might have been somebody in this channel. Maybe it wasn't Seraface then. It was somebody that's a regular that I know their name. I went to a base last night. There was 18 planters in there. Yes, there were 3 people, so that's okay. There were 18 planters in there. Every damn planter had a fucking sprinkler, a heater, and a light above it. I'm like, are you serious? Every single one. Oh, maybe it was Blessed One. Anyway, that's just ridiculous. So you only need one ceiling light. As long as it's above your farm plots, it'll cover all of them. Good. Then I like you now. And then you need no sprinklers, no water whatsoever. That's the big one. No water at all. No water. Stop building on the damn rivers. Cool. Okay. Moving on. Hey, there's only 2 notes left, by the way. So this note is me bitching about the other thing I hate. We already covered farms. Now we're going to cover this. Here, my note. Let me get the picture. Let me get the picture here. So my note says, this is idiotic. Use the damn plugin. It is literally why I installed the plugin, because all of you promised that you would stop with this bullshit if I put this plugin back on. This is the bullshit I'm referring to. That is the dumbest shit you could ever do on these servers. Literally the dumbest shit ever. Why is it the dumbest shit ever? Because we have a plugin that does all of that and more with one click of one button. Yes, they are still playing, Perg. Give me 1 second. I'm getting you another link. I don't want to do that with the plugin. How about I just make the game play for you? How about that? No, I don't want to do that with the plugin. I don't want to auto craft for people. That's insane. Why would I want to auto craft for people? Your inventory can already craft for you. This isn't crafting. This is somebody sorting. This is somebody coming to their base and dumping things in a box and then having all this bullshit that's pounding the server and pounding all the people that live around them so it can sort stuff into their boxes for them. It is absolutely pointless. That plugin right there is on every single server right now. One click, one button. All your shit goes anywhere you want it to go. Fridges, furnaces, recyclers. You can have your scrap go to your research table. You can do anything. It can go everywhere. You can even sort shit from your backpack. It's insane. Auto crafting is ridiculous. Not needed.
You also just added the ability to keybind.
Yeah. As of like 2 days ago, you can now press a keybind. You don't even have to click anything. You can walk into your build priv, press one keybind, and all your loot in your inventory goes specifically to all the containers you assigned it to. And I mean specifically. You can say, okay, M2s, AKs, and L96s, I want going into the weapons box. But any other gun, I want going into my recycle box. And then you can get that specific with it. You can say, okay, you know, bandages go here. You can have it go into lockers. You can have it go in furnaces. You can have it go anywhere, anything, anywhere. So there's literally no reason to ever set up a bunch of fucking industrial pipes to sort your stuff for you. It's ridiculous. I don't get why people keep so much shit in a PvE server anyway, but. So people going crazy with this, I gotta scroll back up. People doing this kind of shit right here, stop. Just stop. There's no reason to do that. Watch the little tutorial. I made a nice video tutorial showing you how to set up your auto loot sorter. First thing, when I play a wipe on the server, the first thing I do, set up my auto loot sorter, never think about it again, man. Walk up to my base, you click nearby, all your shit goes right out of your inventory, right into the correct boxes.
Literally the first thing I do.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder if there is a way to save your loot sort setup. No, because we have to have the ID numbers for the boxes though. So yeah, you can't do that.
No.
And if you like putting away your stuff, put it away. That's cool too. Just stop with the industrial shit. There's no reason for that. All right, and now the last note I have is drum roll. I'm trying to scroll and find it here. The upcoming update log. So as I'm working on stuff, I have a hidden channel called update log, upcoming update log. It's just where I type stuff that I'm going to be changing. And that way, when I do it, I don't have to retype or remember everything. I can just copy and paste it. So can I explain what happened and why what was bad? I don't know what you're talking about. Just bring it up in Q&A. All right, upcoming update log. These are things that are going to be changing or happening soon, or just little updates. The first one is I fixed some of the grammar in Rockets Quest. Next one is we fixed an exploit with the heli quest. People found a way to exploit that and get credit for taking down a heli that they did not take down. You people know who you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's been happening for a very long time. Luckily, somebody finally reported it. Somebody that was honest. I also fixed all the plugins that considered a heli killed when it was not killed. Again, you people know who you are. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Thank God somebody finally was honest and reported it. There's been a new plugin implemented called Jail. It is a custom plugin that I wrote and just got done writing about a week ago and testing it. Actually, you know what? I can show you. If you have my stream pulled up right now, let me change over to Rust here. All you people asking questions, remember what I said in the beginning. Save your questions for the Q&A. That's what it's for. We're on the last note right now, which is literally just me telling you what's changing. Okay, so my cool new plugin called Jail. Any admin can send you to jail. Jail is built into town. Every town is now going to have a jail built into it. Cool thing is when you go to jail, like you can see my inventory right here. So what we use jail for is kind of like in between a ban and a mute. As you guys know, if you get muted, you can't type any commands and stuff like that. It's pretty mean. Obviously, a ban is also a little meaner. Well, the reason sometimes we use bans and mutes to like force a conversation with somebody. You know, we get a player that you're sitting there trying to talk to him, you keep telling him, pointing him back to you, and he keeps bouncing on your head and shit and jumping around and running away. So we use a ban or a mute to try to get his attention. Like, okay, dude, chill out. Doesn't always work because if you mute them, they'll still keep running around doing stupid shit. If you ban them, they usually just go to another server anyway, so it doesn't matter. So jail is kind of an interim in between the two, where we can hold you down for a second, shut you the fuck up for a second, and have a little one-on-one talk, you know, or whatever we need to do, or put you in a little timeout if you're being a troll. Again, you know, this isn't something for us to fuck with players. This isn't like a toy. It really is just a way. You guys know the type. They come in the server. You can tell right off the bat. They're just here to troll. They're just here to be dicks. So it's kind of a thing we can do and send them to jail. So let me show you what it does. You can see my inventory right now. The cool thing is I coded this plugin to save your inventory. And not only does it save it, but it even persists through server restarts and everything. So check this out. I can jail myself technically here. Need to do it from the console. Even I won't be able to use any commands anymore. So.
See me Cam said leaderboards for jail. it made me think back to leaderboards where people tried to die the most chickens.
Yep. You can see you have been jailed. Time 15 minutes. We can put a time on it. If it expires, you'll automatically be released from jail. The shit's rendering in right now, by the way. If we don't put a time on it, it's just permanent. Oh, I had construction turned off still from the raid base thing earlier. Anyway, so here I am. I'm in jail in town. Poop on the floor. Whatever. So the funny thing is, you notice that all my gear is gone. I have my jail outfit on. I cannot type. I cannot do command. I cannot die. Turn off God mode. F1 kill myself. Click the respawn button. Nothing happens. Can't get out of here. I can't kill myself. I can't do anything. I can't even light myself on fire. We even tried that. Nothing happens. I cannot get out of here. I'm just stuck. Matter of fact, I can't even use my admin commands. Let's see. I can vanish still, I guess, because that's a console command. But even some of my admin commands don't work. Yeah, I can't do shit. So when someone releases you from jail, it puts you literally right back where you first were when they sent you to jail. It puts your entire inventory back exactly the way it was in the exact same slots it was all in. And everything's back to normal. Ta-da! So that's my plugin.
Early parole for good behavior.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was the first thing I had to showcase to you guys tonight. More of anything, I'm just proud. I made that plugin myself. I'm pretty excited.
Should be a new ticket option. Parole.
Yeah. Apply for parole. Anyway, so it'll be pretty cool.
You're talking to you, but you went quiet again.
Oh, in my hair? Testing?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, it'll be pretty cool. Good way to deal with trolls and people that are being disruptive and shit like that. You know, if we're doing a server event, I'm actually going to make a way an admin can just look directly at somebody and hit a hotkey and poof, they're off to jail. So if we're doing a server event, somebody's being rowdy, just boom, gone. Just like that. So pretty cool shit. Anyway, so, and if one of you is really nice to me later, I'll send you to jail. Just for fun. Okay, moving on to the next thing in my update log. Let's see, new plugin, that was that one. I already told you guys earlier, the Welcome Center is now its own standalone plugin. Another update log is Uncanny Dodge Max Cap is going to be reduced to 10%, which is the same as Vampiric. Max Cap meaning, you know, if you keep stacking and stacking and stacking, that's the highest it can go. Uncanny Dodge, when we first implemented that, we didn't realize that it was going to dodge every type of damage. Like, it dodges fucking suicide. Like, it dodges fall damage. It dodges starvation. Like, you literally could fall out of the sky and dodge the damage. Like, it's extremely more overpowered than it was meant to be. So we're just lowering the cap a little bit on how high that cap can go. Yeah, it literally can dodge suicide. It's funny as hell. So that cap is going to be lowered a little bit to be on par with Vampiric, which is the other extremely overpowered one. Now, there's a couple things in here I'm going to say that they're pending. And when I say pending, it's because I got new guy to add some stuff to the Enchanting plugin, and he had some other updates. We were behind a couple of versions too. So when he added the stuff I asked him to add, and I installed it, I found a major bug. And that bug is if you enchant something and move it in your inventory anywhere, it crashes your client. That's a pretty big fucking bug. I didn't even know that either. I had everything all set up and configured and ready. I had my update log typed, obviously, because I'm about to read it to you. Had everything ready to go. And I dragged my gun into my inventory to actually work on the farm stuff, actually, because I was trying to put seeds on my hotbar. And my game crashed. And I was like, what the fuck? And I did it again. Game crashed. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, why is it only doing it with my gun? And I'm like, wait a minute, because I enchanted this gun. So I found a bug, and so now he needs to fix it. And once he gets it fixed, these other changes that I'm about to tell you are pending will be installed. If he fixes it before force wipe, then they're going to be there before force wipe. But I left them in the update log kind of crossed out, you know, with a strike through, so that you can still see that they're definitely coming for sure. So any of these things that I say pending, that's what I mean by that. This next one is not pending. I was just telling you about that. Enchanted items are going to lose their max durability when they're repaired, just like normal items would, which is that red bar, you know, the durability bar. So enchanted items, when you repair them, will lose durability. I'm not sure why they weren't, but it has been fixed and they will. To counter that, I know you guys sometimes when I fix things, you call it a nerf. I know how you are. So to counter that, not a nerf, just a fix, I also am going to do, and this is a pending one, by the way. This is one of the ones that he has to fix his bug first. The skill blacksmith in the crafting tree will now work on enchanted items. You can fully repair them with no durability red bar. Again, he has to, that's pending. That's something I asked him to do, make it so that skill tree would work on enchanted items. He said, okay, but it's got that bug. So as soon as he fixes that, we'll be good. Another change, electric furnaces, even unpowered, now work when you're trying to apply enchantments. And so it doesn't have to just be a regular furnace or a large furnace. You can also use an electric furnace now. And it does not even have to be powered. Just open the furnace and you'll have the button. Which leads me to another pending change. Enchant item button in the furnace interface has been moved to a more logical location, which is right next to your player model. So over there where your character is, you know, and then your clothing and stuff is below, I moved the button over there. That's another thing that we wanted him to implement into the plugin, the ability to move that button somewhere else. It is in the new version, but I can't use the new version until he fixes the bug. So that is also pending, moving the button over there by your character. So it's a little easier now and it doesn't block other things like the auto loot sorter and shit like that. Another update log entry, advanced impure teas have been added to the Zeds shop. You can now buy all advanced and pure teas for Zeds in the /s. I will switch over to Rust real quick and show you if you got the stream up. Some of the images may not load. I'm on the test server. It's a piece of shit. So there you go. There's a new category called teas. Ta-da! There you go. Zed shop teas. All right. Moving back to Discord. I can just leave it on Rust for now. I guess you don't need to see Discord that bad. Next note. Heli signals are now fully compatible in the marketplace, meaning players can put in their sell listings for them and the signals are fully functional. As with everything with the marketplace, use it at your own risk. We always see all kinds of bugs with that plugin. That is not my plugin. That's a plugin that's so messy coded. Even Nivix is like, I'm not fucking with that plugin ever. Don't ever ask me to fix that plugin again. It's really bad. The way it was written. It's written by a Russian guy and it makes no sense. Anyway, but the point is, every now and then there are bugs where fucking listings disappear and shit like that. We know, we have no clue why, we have no clue how to fix it. If you have, make sure you put a ticket in, we'll take care of you. I know, I think Purgatory, didn't you have one like a couple days ago? I thought it was you. Was it Purgatory? I thought it was. I don't know. Somebody had a ticket in a couple days ago with something pretty valuable in the store and we managed to track it down in the data file. Wasn't Purgatory, it was somebody that's always around a bunch.
Dimes.
It was Dimes. That's right. It was Dimes. Yeah, Dimes. Anyway, we managed to get him his enchantment back and refund everything to him. So we can fix it. It's a tedious process and it's a bitch. So just be prepared for that. But every now and then there's a bug where your listing just disappears for no reason. We have no clue why. Only reason I'm even explaining it. So just be careful. I don't want a bunch of tickets like I put heli signals in. They're all gone. Like, no, they shouldn't be that bad. I'm going to switch back to Rust here and show you. I already listed some. I listed some today for the meeting so that it would be ready. Wait, oh, that's right. Go to the category. Heli signals category down here at the end. I thought I had some. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot I refunded them because I was trying to test the refund part of it. I'm a damn idiot. So, heli signals. Go to the market. Go to heli signals. Change it to just sell offers here. And there you can see there's my listing right there. I'm selling an expert heli wave. And yes, they work when you pull them out of the market. So that's another. me switch back to Discord here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the damn redeem market. Every now and then
Being
definitely
quiet.
fucks up. So be careful with that. Make sure you run your recording software. Another quick change.
Maybe he doesn't know. Gee,
What?
he went quiet again.
Am I quiet again?
You were yet?
You're back.
So fuck. Yeah, the redeem market fucks up all the time. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it does that. There's not a fix for it. Anyway, so another change is I would try to find one and show you, but I don't think it would happen quick enough. Is that zombie hordes now have all heli signals in their loot tables? And I mean all heli signals, from single easy all the way up to nightmare wave. They have every single thing in their loot table. So it would take me forever to kill all these damn zombies, so I'm not gonna bother.
Admin Nukem.
Did I just get one on the first try? It's a fucking heli wave nightmare too.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Double
fucking
check those percentages.
Fixed.
I'm gonna have to change that a little bit. No, that's cool though. I like you guys hunting zombies. So yeah, look, they do drop from zombies now, and they are fully functional. Also, what the hell? Oh, I rebooted the test server, you jackass. Heli signals are now in their respective raid bases. Meaning the easy signals will drop in an easy base, mediums will drop in a medium, nightmares in nightmares. And when I say they'll drop, I mean all the different versions to single, multi, wave. What is this Bradley doing? Hey Juice, what's your Bradley doing, man? I probably
I
stalled the
just went
server.
to lie down again.
Huh?
I just went to lie down again.
I probably stalled the server by spawning 3 damn raid bases at once on the test server. Whoa, what the hell is that? Kind of creepy. Oh, what the fuck?
That happens every once in a while.
All right, right. Okay.
Rust.
Just delete that. I'm just in here looking for loot. See some little heli signals popping here. Of course, I get a nightmare wave from a zombie. The first zombie I killed. Now I'm in an easy and I can't find shit. Anyway, so they'll spawn these raid bases now. And like I said, each tier has their respective tier of heli signals. So there's that. Switch back to Discord. Okay. I think that's it for my note. Did I forget anything? No, I didn't. If you're wondering why all that weird heli signal changed, it's because we were working on a suggestion that someone had, where the suggestion was that you, instead of just buying heli signals from the /s, you actually obtain them by content. So if you guys have any good ideas of other places we can have you obtain heli signals from content, keep in mind we do not run custom loot on our servers. So that, we can't just say, drop it as loot. Zombie hordes do have custom loot. That's why I put them there. Raid bases have their own loot tables. That's why I put them there. But if you think of cool ways to do that, let us know. Because we're looking to remove anything over a medium heli signal from the store. The reason we would leave easies and mediums in there is because we've always had the /call heli feature available on our servers. So if we removed the medium from the store, then that would kind of take that feature away. But the addition of more tiers and more types of tiers and stuff, we feel it'd be a lot more fun to actually have to find them in monuments or zombies or raid bases and stuff like that. And it would give people that don't do those kind of things kind of like their own economy now. If you're a player like, I'm never going to take an expert heli wave, some big clan out there could be like, hey, we're offering, a full kit with an M2 for an expert heli wave if anybody finds one. And kind of a new way for the little guy to kind of get some big loot from the economy, and it's a way for the big clans that want all the big heli waves and the big heli signals to kind of help support the little guy. So yeah, we could do it on boss NPCs. You're right, Wookie. One thing we can do, because we can make, when the boss NPC drops his kit, we can actually have him have heli signals in his kit too. So good idea. Absolutely, we could do that. So we'd have like a heli economy now, exactly. So just be something for the little guys that run monuments and run raid bases and stuff to find, and then the big guys. Oh, and another thing I'm thinking about doing is putting them as quest rewards too. Maybe even on the heli quest, maybe take down an easy heli, get a medium heli signal. Take down a medium heli, get a hard heli signal. Blah blah blah. Stuff like that. So trying to come out with all different kinds of ways. Yeah, maybe even the Meep quest line can give you like a nightmare wave or some shit like that. Yeah, just all kinds of fun ways to do it. So I'm open. Hey, we have a suggestions channel. That's the kind of stuff we look for, is real suggestions like that, not like, hey, can you reprogram the game so it's more like Skyrim? So yeah, that'd be good stuff. Anyway, that's all my stuff. Does any lead admin have anything they want to bring up?
I'm excited about player Q&A, and I'm opening up requests so you can start queuing.
Yep. First thing is that that Fermi is awesome. Thanks for doing that, guys. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you guys can already start getting in line for the Q&A if you want. You hit that little raise your hand to speak button at the top there. I'm still doing the admin part real quick, but we're almost to the part where the players start asking. Any admins have anything they want to bring up?
I thought Leeds went first.
We did.
You already said leads.
Yeah, we already went.
Oh, shit.
We just didn't have anything to say.
Wow, okay.
All right, and Seraphis, actually, I have been working on tiered Bradleys. Did you guys not see my giant boss Bradley and my little mini Bradley that was like a pea shooter?
Dude, I want one for my base.
I was streaming that shit one day on my stream. You guys missed it.
That little mini one.
This is why you should subscribe to my stream, man.
That
I
was
always
adorable.
I always show off what I'm working on, man. You missed it. But you remember that big
About
one?
the
It was
size
so-
of a Pookie.
That big one though, he
Yeah,
was so
big
big he
Bradley
couldn't
out of a
even
barrel.
even fit down the fucking road between the barrels and the fucking telephone poles.
Fucking the light.
God.
That thing couldn't even turn.
Yep. All right. Any staff have anything they need to bring up? Going once, going twice. Sold.
I do have something to say.
You know what? We congratulate all the new staff, but we didn't congratulate Morty got promoted to full admin.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Thank
Morty,
you.
congrats.
What the fuck?
Welcome.
Left Mario hanging.
Oh, Mario.
It's a me.
It's a me.
You
So
get
yep,
the
Morty
phone.
has been promoted to full admin. Now, if we can get her to slow her ass down some and actually enjoy the game instead of just adminning, but she is a full admin. So, all right, I guess we're gonna move on to the Q&A. Nola, have at it.
I think somebody said they had
Oh,
something.
what?
Bad did, I think.
What you got, back?
Did you have something bad?
Yeah, so we're still seeing a lot of tickets that don't have videos, that some don't need video, but a lot do. I did make a guide on how to set up Steam recording. You don't need to install nothing. It's already on your computer. You gotta run Steam to play Rust, so I'll put the link in chat. Just set it up, record a short video when you open a ticket if something happens. Hey, I died and backpack is gone. Record it.
Dude, Steam Recorder works so good. I've used numerous recorders, and it is by far the best so far.
And it does not bog your
Same.
computer down at all, and it is already installed on your computer right now. Like you didn't
don't
even have a
to
choice.
leave the game.
It is literally on your computer right now. All of you, you have no choice. It's on there, so just use it. That's Bad's got a good point, because like we get these tickets and like the support bot channel literally says with flashing red lights, if we cannot visually see what happened to you actually happening live, like with a video or witness it ourselves, do not even open a ticket, period. Right? So everybody scrolls past that and they open a ticket anyway. Then the second question says, do you have a video? And they always say no. And then the next question says, do you understand that if you don't have a video, we're not going to help you? And they say yes. And then it's like, the third question is like, okay, just to make sure you did read all of this, that we will not help you if you don't have a video. And they're like, yes. And then they put the ticket in anyway. And they're like, hey, I don't have a video, but I lost like 50 C4. And like, it's like, oh my God, it's so mind numbing. So mind numbing.
To see me at camps at NVIDIA Instant Replay, Steam recording is better than that because it lets you go back through your live recording. You don't have to just press a button to clip like Shadow Play or what's the AMD equivalent one?
Metal
you don't have-
or...
You don't have to push a button to get your clip. You can go into your live recording in the moment and pull a clip.
Yep,
And it even auto creates a link for you. It's amazing.
it is, and it does not bog your computer down if you set your settings right. If you open it, if you have it set to I want you to constantly record 7 hours of gameplay and automatically save it to a file constantly. If you do all that shit, of course it's going to do that. But I mean, if you go into Rust and hit Ultra, your shit's going to lag too. So yeah, you got to follow the guide for sure. Like I'm sorry, man, but that almost felt like don't turn people off from it. We want people turned on to it. Yeah, don't use the default settings, of course, but trust me, if you set it up, it will not lag your computer at all. It's already installed anyway, so you might as well turn it on. It's in there. Well,
Jim,
either that or just
I'm
don't put
running-
tickets in. That's the main focus here. Is if you're not going to do that for us, we're not going to do anything for you. So if you're not going to do that, don't put in a ticket.
I'm running 30 minutes of 4K buffer through Steam Recorder, and I don't have any FPS fluctuation with it being on or off.
Yep.
Now, granted, that's computer specific, but you can tweak the settings to whatever you can manage to record.
All right, let's do the Q&A because I am starving.
Yep. Pinky. This guy.
Gentlemen, ma'am, good evening.
What's
He's
going
talking
on?
to you, T, ma'am.
Oh, I figured.
It's ma'am.
Anyway, I normally come in around this time and compliment all of you for doing a great job. Not this time. I actually want to share an observation that may assist in T's edgy personality towards us players. I'm just fucking with you, T. But I jumped over to the 3X server because my friend was playing over there. And it's funny you bring up the planners. I swear to God, you're talking about him and his girl. They have no idea what they're doing, but they mean well. And I tried to tell them, take down the lights, use the simple lights, so on and so forth. So I just wanted to share on like a firsthand experience that people are idiots. So no matter what you do, I mean, don't beat your head against the wall and think they're maliciously like, oh, fuck these guys, I'm going to do it anyway. They're just retarded. And I don't know what to say other than it's on the community, I feel, to do a little more. Speaking of which, the community definitely gets kudos this month. Jumping over to the 3X server, I've never felt more welcome. In fact, easy if you're out there, way to give a shout out and be nice. The regular server, Boop, the rest of them, you guys are great. Mr. Poopy Pants, love you. But it was a very different experience this time around where I noticed the community is really coming around. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there listening. And you admins are all right too.
Amen. Amen. No, the community's been great lately. You guys notice there hasn't been really no drama or nothing. It's been, I mean, other than like the everyday morning coffee of Purg and Dumo fucking fighting it out in general chat. But other than that, it's like every day has just been so peaceful. Fucking love it.
Why would you say that? Now it's going to be, oh, geez.
Yeah, they're both going to raise their hands now. But yeah, it's been great.
But seriously, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. Keep up the great work and relax, T. Dude, one of those Xanax busts, start taking it.
I'm actually a much more relaxed person than you would think I am.
You could fucking fool with me with how you respond to people sometimes, man.
I'm a very intense person.
Anyway,
Passionate.
yeah, it's all
He's
good.
caring.
Oh, I said Purgatory and Dumo. I forgot to say, and then Wookiee like cussing somebody out for random no reason. Yeah.
That's Wookiee doing Wookiee things, though.
Yeah, Wookiee stuff. But thanks, man. Thanks, Pinky. Glad the community's being good, man.
Definitely right, though. The community has been stepping up their game again.
It's been
I
great
like it.
lately. My new best friends in the community are like that the group of artists that I was going to ban.
Yeah, right?
Fucking love them.
I find it a race now when I'm on server and somebody asks, like a new player asks a question. It's like, can I get it out before like 5 other players? And it's usually a no.
Yep. Yeah. Fucking love it. All right.
I'll be in the
moving on.
middle of typing.
Yeah.
We got
All right. Up next, we have. Yeah, all right. I guess we'll let him speak. Up next, we have Dumo.
Oh god. He's been screaming in chat this whole time like that
I
kid in
know.
class who raises his hand wiggling like he's got a pee real bad. Pick me, pick me, pick me.
What's up, my retards?
Teacher, pick me.
What's up,
So
brother?
I just wanted to add on to the Steam recording thing. We're going to be doing some events soon. And hold on a second. Yeah, we're doing some events soon. But the cool thing we're doing now is everyone has to do like a video tour of their build and then submit the video tour onto Discord so we could see it all in one place really easily. We don't have to hop over like 4 servers or something. So me, Pooh Water, and a good idea. I've been thinking about that for everybody. I think there's another event coming first, but after that, it's going to be our build challenge. It's pretty cool. I just wanted to add on that.
Well, that'd be awesome.
I think aside from Wookiee, the only one reading that thread is nobody.
No, it's just us 3.
Speaking of that, you have anything else real quick before I jump on something you reminded me of? Is that it? Dumo?
That's it for me. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, he reminded me. I'm gonna make a
Oh,
channel.
are we getting that CPU soon?
You getting the
When
what?
is that going to be hooked up?
The what?
The new CPU.
Oh yeah. Hopefully by Force Wipe. It's gonna take me a couple days to get it all going, and then the 2 monthly servers will have a screaming expensive fast machine. So it'll probably be like maybe within a week after Force Wipe. So I'm gonna probably aim for like a low population morning or something and try to do it because it'll take about 15 minutes of downtime to get everything copied over.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have so much power. We're gonna have a lot of headroom too for possible new things. Maybe that base wide workbench. You never know.
Giggity. Yep. All right. So he reminded me that I'm gonna make a new channel soon for all you streamer types or TikTok types or Insta, Facegram, whatever the fuck you young people do now.
Settle down, Boomer.
all your vines.
Oh Jesus.
I kind of got the idea because JC and some of his people always streaming and making funny little videos and clips of them playing on Zombieland and just having a good time. I'm gonna make a channel where you guys can constantly just keep submitting shit like that to me, so I can put it up on the Zombieland YouTube, Facebook, all the shit we have. But we're still hiring a media fucking what would it be, a social media manager? If anybody has a fucking bomb ass social media person, we still need somebody to run our social media till we actually use it, because we actually have all that shit. We have Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have all that shit, but we never use them. Yes, Boop,
Will
I know.
work for Zeds.
I'm gonna talk to you some, Boop. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk to you. So but anyway, so the first part of that though, obviously, is getting content. So if you guys have any funny shit, funny clips, and I'm a huge believer, all the content creators in the world that I watch on a regular basis, I'm a huge believer in always link back to the content creator. Like if you're commenting on somebody's video, whatever, huge link back person. So, JC and all the people that keep submitting stuff, don't worry. Every time we feature any of your stuff, we will always link back to you in the video, always. So submit your stuff. I'll put a new channel up soon, and I'll make an announcement about it and all that kind of good stuff. And then that's what that channel will be for. When I do make that channel, please keep the chatter down. You can comment on it in regular chat and just kind of link back to it or something. That way it doesn't get lost in the scroll. All right, that's all I had for that. Sorry.
Well, nobody else has raised their hand. So
Holy
unless
shit.
you have any last minute questions?
We made it through the Q&A that quick. Oh my God, it's a
All,
record.
all 3 people.
It's a record. Usually the Q&A takes twice as long as the whole meeting. Fuck, look what you did, Nola.
I'm happy. I like hearing from people.
Jesus Christ, Nola.
I'll do it again.
Hey,
Pinkster,
first meeting, so I don't know if you've covered this before, but have you ever considered doing like the stacking boxes?
Is that a plugin?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nope, haven't considered that for sure.
negative.
All right.
There was a suggestion for that got turned down.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Or maybe, I guess I had to if I could turn it in.
Yeah.
I'd probably just
Plugin went nope.
I probably just saw a plugin and went, nope. Yeah, we definitely don't take suggestions for plugins right now.
Yeah, Pinkster, look, I don't hate that plugin. I think being able to tightly pack boxes on top of each other is actually kind of a space saver. But it's another plugin that we would have to run to do that. So we're pretty selective on what we spend CPU power on.
It does have a lot of
people
bugs.
People stack too many boxes as it is now and have to like.
The crazy thing is even it being a space saver, all that means is just people would have more empty space in their bases because they still wouldn't build smaller.
No, it's
So they wouldn't have the same amount of space, just more boxes. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, sorry, man. I didn't mean to like shoot you down so fast. Like, nope. It's just it's almost like a running joke. I'm sure everybody in the chat right now is waiting for me to just go, nope.
welcome to your first meeting. No.
Welcome to your
Thanks for talking. No.
He's gonna-
Yeah, good
I'm
throw.
never raising my hand again. These
No
guys are
worries,
dicks.
man.
Yeah, we're like it's like the running joke, like instant no to any new plugin. Always like it's like the running joke here.
Is this just your first meeting? Are you like new to the server or?
No, I played on the server a fair amount. I just, I'm a lurker.
Well, it's about time
Nice.
you brought your ass in the damn meeting.
Must-
Shit.
Must mean you're well behaved.
Yeah, if we don't know the name for sure.
Yeah, it's always a good sign. We always say that about people. Of like I've never heard of this guy. He's played here for 2 years. I'm like, fuck, that's a great sign. I actually gave who was that the other day? Not the other day, it was like a couple months ago. I gave somebody lifetime vet gold because I found out they had played on our server for like 5 fucking years. Never missed a beat. Literally every wipe, every day for 5 years, and I've never even heard of them. And I was like, what? And he put
Yeah,
in
it
his
was
first
actually amazing.
he put in his first support ticket like a month or so ago. 5 years, every wipe. First
It
support
was
ticket.
just something petty too, like
Thousands
on
of
a horde.
hours.
Yeah, and it was something dumb, just like a horde was stuck under the map or something. And like I was like, who are you? Because I was looking up something. I was like, how the hell do you have this many hours? Thousands of hours. Gave him lifetime vet gold. I'm like, holy shit. Model player if I don't know who you are.
All right. Appreciate you raising your hand, man. All right. Last, we have Grego.
Pinkster's like, I'm never going back to the fucking meeting. It sucked.
All right, I'm in.
What's up?
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, it's not a question, but regarding the box stacking, technically you can stack box as it is with the server the way it is. If you go to we 20 sets and get the coffins, and then 1 by 1 you can stack about like 9 or 12 in just one.
Yeah, coffin stack. You can stack on the
but
walls.
just don't set them on the floor. Set them on the wall, and then you set them pretty close to tight to each other, and then you can fit like I can't remember if it's 9 or 12. I think you can do 12, and then 1 by 1, and that's plenty of storage there. And the other thing is, I just want to ensure the meeting ran for a few seconds longer. That's it, just to for shits and giggles,
That's-
And that's pretty much it.
Thanks for the pro tip, man.
The meeting was long enough because my ADHD ass has to fidget while I'm doing these meetings, and I've officially broken this chip clip that I've been playing with all the way down to its core components by now. Remember that pop
That
you
what
guys
made
heard
that
like
noise earlier?
yeah, like 45 minutes ago? That was the first break. I'm like, from then on, I'm like, well, fuck, I'm just gonna keep playing with it then, and just it's fucking destroyed.
In case you're wondering, too, I sent you the DM of the player that has lifetime vet gold.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so that's it. Admins, we got to figure out what server we're going to give these people some goodies.
I'm on Terminus.
All right. Does she have the keybinds for this stuff?
I
I
do
sent
now.
her the binds.
Oh, you guys are on the ball.
I'm
Yeah,
already
fuck
on
around.
there.
I'm on 3x.
I see Chappie on 3X. I see Good Idea on monthly. Anybody want to go to 3X monthly?
I'll hop over.
There's one person on EU right now, and he is not in this meeting. He's a new player, so we don't have to worry about EU.
3x biweekly. That's me.
I'm here. I got the commands.
Or do we want to do this time?
Oh, we got to boot Grego out of here. Get out of here, Grego.
You always boot me, man. What the hell?
Look, we'll just
Hey.
give everything to Grego and trust that he'll give it out.
There you go.
Not even my mom trusts me that much.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Jesus.
So, all right. So, yeah, Grego is on 3X monthly. So, we do need somebody to go there. And anybody that is
Okay.
interested, what that mean? I've been on Rust for 3 days, and this is the only server we played. This is good. You're on the right server. That's the only one you need. Anybody wants to see a preview of the map? Pull up the stream. Let me go ahead and get you that link again.
I don't wanna.
Oh, you bet.
And thank you to everyone joining us for the meeting this evening.
There's the link. I'm going to showcase the map while they give out prizes and stuff, and I'll showcase it some more after they're done giving out prizes. Remember what I said? This map, I haven't run this map in almost a year now, and I think the one monument on this map I made is probably the Chappie can vouch, probably the hardest puzzle I've ever made on any map ever.
Why would you do that to me?
Because I'm cool. It's pretty hard. It's even harder than
Excited.
Frustration Station. It's even harder
Oh,
than
no.
Hilltop.
Oh no.
And it's
Hilltop
and it's
wasn't that hard. You just had to figure it out.
Yeah, it's not hard because of fighting. It's hard because of puzzle.
The
Here on
main
3x by Choppy has a little shack set up to the left of the warp before you go into town.
I cannot see Discord anymore, so let me move to the other screen. Then I can't. There, now I can see. So if you guys want to see the map preview, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, I got to show you guys the new town. I actually meant to show off that during the meeting.
Everything working for you
Wow.
over there, Marty?
I'll go straight to town. So you guys, we have a town. We have a town 2.0 now. I have remade town. It is going to go live not on Force Wipe because that's Rebellion, and Rebellion has the theme town that goes with the map itself. But this will go live on. So you see we're still working on rocks on this map. Look at all the missing rocks right there. His town on this map, southeast. So the new town though is already on this map. You guys ready to see the new town? Is somebody on 3x monthly still? We got somebody looking for the rewards.
I'm logging in.
Oh, he's still logging in, guys. So let me show you guys the new town while you wait for Nola to log in. There's the new town in the distance there.
That town is huge.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's what she said.
Hey,
Let me know what you guys think too.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh.
if we could tie server rewards into linking
Oh, that'd be cool.
and then activate a kit at the end of the meeting, and everyone who's linked would get that.
Yeah, but then people who are out of the meeting get it.
No, but we would be able to link them to who was in the meeting.
Oh, Nola wants me to make another damn plugin. Anyway, so this is the new town. As you can see, we have a basketball court now. Oh, sorry, I lagged because I was pasting all the signs. I wrote a plugin that automatically pastes all our signs for us, so we don't have to do it by hand. It's a little laggy when it posts them, but whatever. Just real quick. So as you can see, we have a basketball court now. Where the hell is rocks? There they are. Yeah, we got to get a basketball skin rock for sure. Bad idea. You got to get on that
What? What'd I do?
basketball skin rock. So now you guys can play some basketball.
thank y'all.
Woohoo! Got one. All right, so that's that. Then we got I gotta show you what it looks like at night too. It's really cool at night. I'll show you at night before I go into the lounge. Another thing I wanted to do in this town is I made like a tutorial area where I can make these like little dioramas, you know, that show new players how to do certain things. So like this diorama shows you. I need to take out the sprinkler now that we don't need a sprinkler. I made this before we made that change. So I got a little diorama here that shows people how to set up a prom properly. I got to fix that back wall. You got to slid in a little bit. Then we got another diorama right here that shows you the difference between a ceiling light and a simple light. I bet some of you may. Let me change the time of day. So did you know that here's a ceiling light, right? It's got like a little section of harsh light and then it's all dark around it outside of that ceiling light, right? Now check this. You know that a simple light can also shine through floors and walls. Look how much light it provides. All the way into this room, all the way down here under this floor. So it can actually shine through multiple stories of your base, through multiple walls of your base. One simple light does all that light. Whereas a ceiling light that everybody keeps using just does that. It goes through the wall a little bit, a little round light.
Pardon the interruption. If you were on 3X monthly, meet me in town for your reward.
There you go. 3X monthly, go to town to get your reward. Look for Nola. So that's what these little dioramas are for. They're kind of ways to show people things they may not know about Rust. If you guys ever think of a cool diorama I can make, again, I can only do, you know, stuff that's available to put in the game like this. If you think of something cool I can do, let me know. Cool little stuff to kind of teach people. Oh, I want to show you what this place looks like at night. So I got it all nice and lit up with cool lighting and stuff. This is the new town. Got your marketplace. Got a little lounge area right here you can all chill in. Watch the game on TV. Here's some of the benches and all that good stuff. Here's more benches and stuff. This is actually the recycling area. Got 3 recyclers in here for you now. Then come on over here. You got the lounge. Got all your musical instruments up there. Got to have a piano. Got your card table over here. Instruments up there. Got your gambling over. You can even gamble at the bar on the big wheel now instead of actually sitting in chairs. So you can actually do your gambling from the bar stools. It's kind of cool. Those stairs up there just lead out up to the like catwalks above the town. There's stairs on both sides there. And then these stairs down here go downstairs to the shooting range. Where players can just have their own little game of shooting range. Hit this button. When the green light is on, it's a 5-minute time game where you can do how many points you can get in 5 minutes.
Sorry to interrupt. Last call, 3x by.
Nobody's come to town.
So it keeps your score right here. And every time you hit a target, it adds another number. So you guys can make up your own little game if you want. Figure out what you want to make each score be worth or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just a fun little thing you can do. While that green light's on, the time's still going. So that's that. This is the welcome center back here where new players would come through. Obviously, new players would start back there. Make their way around here. Hit the exit button, come out here. And exit right into town. Here's your quest guy. What's up, quest guy?
Hello there.
There's all your quests. Your vending machines.
I'll take care.
So this is the new town. So I gotta put some of the signs up, as you can see. Up there is the jail that you saw me send myself to jail in earlier. If you want to go up here and make fun of somebody that's in jail, feel free. So yeah, that's the new town. I gotta fix these lights. Why aren't they powering on? I gotta remember to fix that. So I'll keep showing you the map now. Glad you had fun, Jade. Turn up the volume. So this is Fuji. A lot of you probably have never played on our Fuji map. Head up north to one of the hard monuments. And yes, I know right now you're seeing no nodes, but that's because I haven't done nodes yet. There's also no forest either yet. See all this brown to my left that I just passed? That's supposed to be a forest. For all that brown right here, that's supposed to be forest. I haven't done the forest topology yet either. Oh, there was one node. It snuck in here. But don't worry, there'll be nodes and trees. Maybe. Hey, map testers, I just saw a big old terrain nipple.
We get that while you're streaming. If any map testers are in here, Let's try and get that map testing done before T gets to the next stage, and then we can finish the rest of the rocks.
We can
Appreciate
get
you
this-
guys.
Get this one moving.
Yeah.
Anybody in here that's played on Zombieland for more than a year? You'd have to say something in Discord. I can only see Discord right now. Anybody been here for more than a year? You remember
I
Fort
have.
Knox? You remember Fort Knox? This monument right here? This is a bitch. This is a bitch. Yeah, don't fly to Fort Knox, by the way.
I mean, you can.
Fort Knox is a bitch when you get inside. It doesn't look like much. It doesn't look very intimidating from up here, but yeah. I had players mad as hell. For those who don't remember, Fort Knox is the one where I had players like DMing me pictures of like scratch paper on their desks, like in real life, like covered from top to bottom with like trying to figure out the puzzle. Fort Knox is a bitch of a puzzle. And speaking of which, those of you who missed Zombie Island, do you remember the last Zombie Island we ever had? You're looking at it right now. That was the last Zombie Island we ever did. Maybe if I decide to bring it back someday. Ah, there's a lot of Sams on this map. That used to be Zombie Island right there. You guys remember that time I took a bunch of you in a Chinook from that lighthouse and we flew over there and raided Zombie Island? A long time ago.
That's when it had the 2 hangars and everything.
Yep.
Oh, the prison, yeah.
Yeah, the prison. That was the last time like we ever did Zombie Island. Was that one. Old times. You guys know what made Zombie Island go away? People exploiting. Always people exploiting. I need to bring back the original Zombie Island. Like the original, because there's no way to exploit that. You just fucking die. You just can't. There's nothing you can do. There's no exploit. It is literally, let's just go have fun until we drop down to 1 frame per second and die. That's literally what it was. It was so fucking awesome. Holy shit, you can tell we haven't done rocks on this part yet. Missing a few rocks here. I got so much work to do on this map still. Anyway, so this is Fuji. I don't even know if anybody's still here watching. Is that still Sam shooting at me?
Yeah, you got 46 people in your stream right now.
Oh shit. Okay, well then for those of you who've never played with my glass dome, here it is. Anybody remember the old dome puzzle? Like the original dome puzzle that was actually hard to make the jump and stuff? I shouldn't ride with me. This is the my glass dome still has the original dome puzzle in it with the difficult jump from that one to that one beam. There's glass dome.
That thing's got me more times than I can count.
Yeah, I love that shit. I mean, I've got you more times than you can count.
Well, giggity, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
What was
Look,
that?
that got me a
Just eat your
follower.
M&Ms.
I got a follower off of that. Hey, I still have like 8 M&Ms left in that jug.
You have a new guy in your chat saying if these servers are live, by the way.
What servers are live? Oh, what, ours are?
Yeah.
Like what? Like live? Like is that good? I'm old. Remember?
Oh, yes, they're live. The servers have been live for 7 years, if that helps.
Oh yeah, these are live. Yeah, yeah.
But
I thought
he
you
did-
meant like live as in like there was like some kind of like Gen Z word like it's
Like lit?
like lit, litty,
No, no.
It was poppin'.
poppin',
That's
poppin'.
awesome sauce.
No, socially gave us some love. Appreciate it, man.
Servers are crunk.
Sir, would you
Somebody say shit like
classify
that.
your server as off the heezy?
Look at this, I'm interrupting my map testers testing. Sorry.
Would you call this server zesty?
Zesty? I mean, isn't it like you
That's
just
a new one.
scrape the peel of an orange or some shit?
Zach.
I like talking like that when my daughter's around. You can just feel her eyes rolling.
I will do nothing mean to your daughter. She is my friend. After that gift, oh, that painting. You remember that painting I showed you guys? Oh, that's so awesome.
Dude, she keeps asking me, "Does he really like her? Or is he just saying that?" I'm
Nah,
like,
that's all I'm
"No,
talking
honey,
about."
he is over the moon about it."
Fucking, it's hanging on my wall, literally right now to my left. Right,
There's
it's above
anything-
my Jeep thing, dude. Come on, it's above the Jeep thing.
I've never heard him more happy about something.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man. I love it. My wife was like, "Wow, that's pretty badass." She hates the server.
Well, we're taking you away from her. So I get it.
Oh, big time. 7 years. Yeah, she's very talented, man. It was awesome. Anyway, I don't know what else to show on this map. I don't want to give away all the goodies. Can't wait to see people bitch about Fort Knox, though. It'd be awesome.
Can't wait till we have to put the first person in jail.
I can't wait. Yeah, that too. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. I can't wait till
Look at
the
that
first ticket
landing
comes
pad.
in. Can you guys? I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just trying to verify. Does Fort Knox actually work? Can't wait for that. We get one of those tickets every fucking
We
month.
got Boop in here that was
Yes, you
to be
suck.
put in jail.
You get what?
We got Boop in here that was begging to be put in jail. One
Oh,
of the
Boop,
artists.
Boop, you're going to fucking jail. There is no question about that. You're gonna do something. There's just
Yeah.
no question.
The first person to be put in jail,
Put
like
some signs
legit,
for him.
honestly put in jail, we need to record that shit.
I can like retroactively put Boop in jail for the base with all the paintings that time.
You know what we should do too is just have a trigger that if anyone damages anything at Fort Knox, they immediately go to jail.
Yeah.
Got caught
Yeah, you can
doing Fort
absolutely.
Knox.
Yeah, I showed jail in a second ago. I showed the new town. It's at the new town. Hold on, I'll fly there quick. I'll fly there admin style. You got wait till you guys see what the Star Wars jail I did for the Star Wars map. It's a different jail. But there's the
That's
jail.
a pretty cool one. I enjoy that one.
Here's the jail right here. This is jail. Shit, I'll send myself to jail here. This is gonna be Boop next wipe here.
Do it in third person, so we can see the kit chain.
I think I have to go into third person first then because I won't even be able to control this shit
Yeah.
after. All right, well, just send me to jail then. Nola in the console, just jail Space T-Bird.
Yeah, I got.
Probably gonna rip my debug camera out of me or something. Nola's not the fastest jail. Oh, there he goes. I can see myself in jail.
I like the outfit myself.
Yeah, the outfit definitely works. That's gonna
Little
be
dunce
Boop.
cap on.
That's gonna be Boop right there. Next wipe. Anyway, so yeah, that's jail right there. Players can goodbye and mock people all they want. I'm actually gonna yeah, it's there will be people in jail for sure. We get little trolls and shit. That's where they're going. The cone of shame. All right, Nola, quit playing. Quit playing, Nola.
Oh man, I got a thing with a guy in a place. I gotta go.
Nola, let me out. Quit playing.
See you later, Nola.
It's release space T-Bird. How long did you put me in for, too? Fucking 11. You put me in for 14,116 days.
That fuck.
I just did jail with no
God
modifier.
damn, Nola.
Nola's gone. He left.
Well, I'm out. I'm free. Oh, by the way, guys, how you get into town? I guess I should have showed that. Probably need to move the warp like down here or something. But on either side of town, I put these little gates right here and right. The reason, if you're asking why'd you make town so contained like that? I'm trying to make town horde proof. So now when you're up here in town, hordes can't get to you. That's the whole reason it's kind of like in a bowl like this, so hordes can't get to you. So if you're wondering why. But to get
I was
into
waiting
town,
to-
huh?
I was about to say I was waiting on setting and adjusting that warp until you'd finished the underside. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll get that set tonight.
Yeah, it should be good now. So to get into town from ground level though, you can just come in here and go up these little stairs. And it takes you right into town. Ta-da! And if you want to get out quicker, obviously you can always just fly your minicopter, or there's those 2 stairwells over there. And you can also go up this one over here by the jail. So on 3 different corners, there's 2 over there, and there's one right here that leads to the like roof surface. I mean, you obviously can just jump off there if you wanted to, if you didn't feel like going around. So that's town, nice and horde proof.
Challenge accepted.
That's
Also,
what you think.
anybody fighting a heli from town will be banned, just so you know. We don't fight content from town. Wonder if, I keep trying to get the zip line to work, and it just never seems to want to line up and work. Still not working. That sucks, man. I want a zip line from here.
Should make it so that people can zip line into town.
Actually, there's zip line triggers on the right here, right here, right here, and right here, facing every direction. There just happens to not be a zip line thing near here to come from. If that makes sense. I included, because like I didn't put this zip line here either. I included outgoing zip line triggers right there on that side and this side, so that if there's anything around that a zip line can attach to, it'll go to it. And then the incoming ones are the bases down there. But there's nothing around here that's incoming. I might put like a little power line thing right here or something, so people can zip line into town just for the fuck of it.
At the town, did you adjust your planter display?
No, not yet. I need to
Okay.
get rid of that sprinkler. And I'm gonna put a thing that says no sprinkler needed, 1 light needed, or something like that. Or actually, that new sign is probably gonna go right here.
That'd be good. Yeah, actually, on the back wall or right in front.
Well, that's a blank one right here, both sides. I haven't put anything on this sign yet, so that'll be perfect for it. Anyway, that's it. Show's over. Show's ended.
Show's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Well, goodbye.
Show's over.